What's up, YouTube? This is TheBillyBobHD bringing you another Let's Play. Today I've got some more Hearts of Iron IV. We're playing as People's Republic of China. Last episode we just conquered Tibet. Let's go ahead and unpause it here. We're still missing some resources for our production lines at the moment. You can see we need 7 chromium. Oh, motorized has finished out. Motorized research. Let's see, we need 7 chromium, 5 steel, 3 oil. So if we go back over here to the production lines, you can see the heavy tank production there. I've started filling that out, right? We've got 3 military factories working on that. Constructions-wise, I have 10 civilian factories. So I'm thinking I'm actually going to trade some of those away for chrome and steel. So if I go back over here to chrome, we can buy from the Soviets. Let's go ahead and do that right off the bat. And then I'm going to go ahead and increase my steel. Whoops. Just need 5. Very good. Going to unpause it again, and so that's going to help out a lot now, just needing a couple little oils there for 3. This helped out the heavy tank production significantly, so that's going to gain 1.2 per week. Let's see, we've got our armored divisions here that we're trying to set up. I've got a bunch of military experience that we can go ahead and try. Armored battalions, change that to a heavy tank, heavy, that brings the combat width up to 14 there. And so infantry equipment 2 just finished up as well. We want to get that going for our guys. With that popping in, that sort of erased all the progress I made on this template, but that's all right. Going back here, go to heavy tank like this, so 5 battalions of heavy tanks there. I'm also going to add mobile divisions here, motorized infantry like that. It's going to cost me 60 to change this out. But what that does help is our combat width going up to 20 like that. I'm going to add some support artillery, engineer, and a recon company. So it's going to cost me 100 military experience to do this, but look at all the stats. Look at the breakthrough, 212. So save that. Boom. And what I'm going to do as well is I'm going to start producing these, right? So it's going to take me a little while to produce the necessary heavy tanks to get these guys rolling, but we're at least going to produce that out. 2 research slots available now. So I'm going to put 1 into the support equipment 2 there. And then let's check on our industry. These are good through 1941, it looks like. Factory repair speed. I could keep going down towards the construction route there. If I go to trade, could I use the excavation? I'm not producing many resources. I'm importing everything, so that's not really going to help me either. Support battalions. It is 1939, so I think a good idea would be to get... Hold on, do we have any air researched yet? No. Let's start researching airplanes as well. So missing equipment production of motorized here. So the next couple of military factories that I do get, we're going to need to plug into the motorized production. So let's go ahead and stand up a production line here. You'll go below the heavy tank 1s like that. Right, let's unpause it again. Still missing the 3 oil. So now Mao here with 5 divisions, he needs a new front to sort of manage. So I think what I might do is switch him out for Mao like this. Okay. So he's a field marshal. He does not have a limit to the amount of divisions he can hold. So they're going to be posted up here on the Japanese border. And then this little division here, I'll use that other general for. And you know what? You're just going to fortify the British Raj front line like this. I can go ahead and give you an offensive line order, though, to start creating a plan of Delhi like that. Just in case we get in a war against the Allies at some point, which isn't going to be anytime soon. I'm just going to give them something to do. Let's see. I've got the aviation effort. If we go to fighter focus, that might be good, but the doctrine effort is going to help me the most here in the near term. We're saving up some political power as well. We can go for the aircraft designer. Light aircraft might be the best way to go. Helps out my fighters. And then oil rubber. We do need 1 rubber. there for the motorized production, as that's kicked off now. They do use oil as well, so we do need 4 oil. But go back to constructions. I've got 8 factories working at the moment. German interest in Scandinavia. We'll check that out as time goes on. But I am going to trade for some oil. Oh, okay. Looks like the Germans went to war with the Netherlands. No, not rubber, oil. Sorry, here we go. Get that from the Soviets as well. So that should really fill out the heavy tank production. Yes, it does. And that's going to boost that up to 1.7 per week in terms of efficiency gain, which is awesome. And then down here, that helps out my motorized production line a little bit as well. I'm going to go ahead and tell the next military factory to just go ahead and throw that into the motorized. And then we do need to find a new construction project. I think it makes sense to go for a civilian factory or two, because what that'll allow is for more trading of resources, and then we'll put another military factory behind that. Very good. Over 2 million men now in manpower. We have to really decide what we want to get out of this campaign at this point, I think. You know, if we stick with the communist faction here and move in against Japan, you know, that could cause us to fight the fascists, which I think is good. Guangxi here is non-aligned. They're just building themselves up. Xinjiang, however, is communist. They're also part of the Comintern, so I can't attack them because the Soviets will join up against me, unfortunately. You know, we could declare a separate war here against the British Raj, which would put me at war with Britain and all of her allies. Japanese diplomats in Berlin, that makes sense. Japan joined the Axis now. Let's go back over here to Europe. Yeah, you can see now the Germans at war with the French and such. The Allies. So the war has officially kicked off. Yep. Very good. They'll probably move against Denmark, and once they finish up France here soon, as they did express interest in Scandinavia. Back down here to our country. We're sort of letting things produce out. We've got enough infantry equipment to last us for days. So, I think as we got infantry equipment 2, yeah, I've got an extra 20,000 infantry equipment 1s there. So let's go ahead and switch this out for level 2, like this. The towed artillery, we can move that up to level 2 as well. We need a new national focus. I'll go equipment level 3, like that. Check on our research here. Yeah, support weapons is finishing out, which is good. We are already in 1940, so we have 40 factories as well, which we need to get that up to 50 to get another research slot. So we'll just let that run for a little bit. Got 75% in national unity, which is good. 10 new infantry divisions, which I will add to the Japanese border like that. So yeah, if you guys have suggestions, you know, something fun I've noticed people doing is turning back to nationalist and helping the Axis, which, you know, we're already sort of doing that in our Romanian campaign, so I'm trying to shy away against going that route just because I've already got another Axis campaign going right now. New slot available, great. February of 1940, right? Artillery-wise, we can update our artillery tanks. Those are good till 1941, so next year, right? And then we could upgrade our support units. However, you know what? I think I'm just going to go straight for the improved infantry equipment 2 there. That's a nice bonus. So we'll get that going. Yeah. Production-wise, we need 172 more heavy tanks. We're producing 2 of those per week, so every couple of days we pop out 1 new of those. And then the motorized, yeah, we need 214 of those too, as those are building out for us. Oh, need 7 steel all of a sudden. Support weapons 2 is finished. All right, let's go ahead and get these new divisions here. So we're now up to 31 divisions for Mao. Support weapons would be a good one. Artillery would be a good one. We could continue down the land doctrine as well. Defense in depth. Helps my organization. But I want to make sure that the construction tech isn't lagging too far behind just because I have a limited number of civilian factories with 7. So, upgrade need over 31,000 now for the infantry equipment 2. Soviet Union and Finland have signed a wait peace, so that didn't go so well for the Soviets, I don't think. The enemy is currently ranked stronger on the Japanese border, so we're going to continue popping out these infantry divisions as my manpower is just fucking awesome. I get plus 3,000 per month there as well. These guys, what do these guys need? So heavy tanks, they only have 39 or 40 out of 200 there. We've got the proper infantry equipment. Motorized, we've got 52 there. Support equipment and artillery is looking good. Interwar fighter has finished up. So I'm going to hold off on the next level. Yeah, I'm going to hold off on the next level of airplanes here, the fighters, just for a little bit there, just to make sure our infantry stuff is updated. Romania cedes Bessarabia to the Soviet Union. Soviet Union claims Bessarabia. Yes, I get that. Look at this. Wow. So, I wonder if... Someone mentioned, you know, if we boost party popularity in the other sub-states of China, that they would automatically join me, I guess. Which is interesting. Special forces or fighter focus, secret weapons. I guess we could go down this path. We're not quite ready for it yet, though, I'll be honest. So let's get the fighter focus going. We've got some political power that is beefed up for us here. Air combat training or amphibious assault. Let's go with the air combat training. Very good. So these new infantry divisions keep popping out left and right. I'm going to go like this. Nice. So Mao has 33 divisions now. I should have 38 divisions total. Yes, I do. Still missing that steel and rubber, which is okay. Hungary joined the Axis. Second Vienna Award. We shall see how long that lasts. I'm almost wondering, can I make variants to artillery? No, it doesn't allow me to. We could use some of the, eventually, we could use some of our experience there to boost up our heavy tank and how those look. Approved Infantry Equipment 2 has finished up now. What should we get next? Probably support battalions or the artillery update there. It's May 1940, so okay, let's go ahead and grab the artillery upgrade. 98 days for that. 40 factories currently. And then this new civilian factory is going to be finished up in July of 1940, so another couple months there. Manchukuo joined the Axis, of course. Treaty of blah, blah, blah. More concessions have forced onto the Legionary Romania, with Bulgaria reclaiming southern Dobra. Territory was annexed by Romania in 1913 after the Second Balkan War, and is still mostly populated by ethnic Bulgarians and Turks. Regardless of the reasoning, Legionary Romania now stands significantly politically weakened. Wow. So Romania really taking it on the chin this campaign. Look at Italy driving through the bulk of southern France here. That is a really strong Italy. A lot stronger than what I'm used to seeing. Either that or the French left their southern borders unattended as the Germans here are working on northern France. But I'm wondering if that will almost go back to Vichy France. No, this campaign, it does not go back to Vichy France. The fall of Paris, that happens, yes. And then, is Belgium at war? Are they part of the Allies? Let's see. Oh, wow. The Second Armistice of Compiègne? And the death of Rudolf Hess. Interesting. Armistice between German Reich and French Third Republic is signed at Compiègne. In the very railway carriage in which the German surrender in World War I was negotiated. Yes, now there is a Vichy France that exists, so Italy did not get to keep that territory, unfortunately, for them. Yeah, the Belgian is part of the Allies at this time, and then you also have Poland, which still exists, so things happening in a little bit weird of an order here than what we're used to seeing. And that is because, you know, Poland normally falls first before France, etc. So I wonder if the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact will be signed or not this campaign. I really, really doubt it. But we'll keep an eye on that. You know, we'll see. So efficiency's still gaining here for the heavy tanks and the motorized production. Soviet Union declares war on Poland, so I'm wrong there. They are going to move in against them. Fighter focus is complete. Extra research slot 2. Can't do that because we need more factories. Let's go ahead with the special forces next. The fall of Warsaw, of course. Poland has capitulated. That makes sense. And Netherlands and Belgium somehow still holding on for dear life. The fall of Hong Kong now. And that would be the Japanese doing that to the British. Yes. Netherlands has capitulated, in fact. Are they still part of the Allies? Yes, they are. USSR occupies Eastern Poland. That is a likely story. Yes, indeed. Oh, yeah, I think we were going to move in on Bhutan here, too. Just because they have 9 factories. That'll get us very, very close to having enough for the extra research slot. So let's go ahead and do that. So while we're working on that, I'm going to tell my little 5-division army here, this is your new front. Delete the old front. Assign everybody now over here. Whoops. Frontline. There you are. Somehow only 4 divisions were assigned to that. That's weird. There we go. There's the full 5. And then I want to give you an offensive line here for the capital. Alright, hold your horses. There we are. Front line here. Well, actually, we can just micro that when the time comes. That'll be fine. Okay, now I've got the 2 military factories working on motorized, which is nice. So those will keep burning. Those will keep working for us as time goes on. Still missing 7 steel, 2 rubber at the moment. 3 new infantry divisions here. There we are. So up to 36 divisions now for Mao. We're going to need a ton of divisions here if we truly plan on taking this Japanese-held territory. So what I think I might do, we're going to boost the party popularity here. I'm not going to join the Comintern quite yet. I think we may stay independent, but still communist. Still have a need of about 100 heavy tanks, and then another 100 or so motorized. Which I guess those are producing out, right? Not too badly. Yep, 112 needed actually for the motorized there. Nice, the heavy tanks have almost reached full production efficiency. Once I plug in some more resources to them, that'll help out a lot. And I'm actually going to say, okay, let's go ahead and build another civilian factory, move you up the list like that. Very good. It's August of 1940 currently. So we've got some new researches that are about to pop out. Support Weapons 3 is done. And then we'll let the improved artillery there finish out. I clicked off of that notification too quickly. I should have read that. 1940. 1941 again is when we need to grab some additional stuff. So in the meantime, I'm going to plug one into the engineer company like this. I could go recon for the next one. Or we could go land doctrine. Defense in depth, 123 days. Let's grab that while we're thinking about it. It's only 4 months. Recruit and deploy here. Two new infantry divisions here to help Mao build up. 3, actually. Put you all in like this. Ah, Mao brings revolution to Bhutan. Yes, yes. When is this going to be done, actually? Trotsky survives assassination, which is fine. However, let's see, this will be done when? November of 1940. So here in a couple months. So that'll probably be for next episode. Special Forces has finished up. Construction 3 as well. So now we've got all of the army efforts there. Aviation effort, we could go with this one. It's going to give me some research bonus. Which reminds me, we could get the Fighter 1s here for 76 days. That sounds good to me. We could need that when we go up against the Japanese. I don't want to fight them without an air force. Yeah, look at all of the fucking planes they have. Over 1,700. So that's going to be our next challenge. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Ooh, the Fall of Cairo. Let's check that out really quick before we sign out here. Yes, and that looks like the Italians have taken Cairo. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Again, this has been the Billy Bob HD. Please remember to like, subscribe, and/or comment if you've enjoyed this content, and we'll catch you next time.